Says yes. May Love Zach is like, I'm about it, dude. What's up? Stream manager. Glenn Too Cold. Who's Glenn Too Cold? What's up, May Love Zach? You don't have to do the here, but that's cool. I like that. You are first. You are definitely first. That's dope. Let's
Yep.
Yo, what's up, Grand Admiral Thrawn, dude? Who's Grand
I was the
Admiral
first
Thrawn?
person in the Discord party.
You're the first one in the Discord party. May Love Zach is the first one in the Twitch party.
May, you can't be doing this to me.
May, you can't be doing this. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Soundboard works. All good. Who's Grand Admiral Thrawn? What? You guys keep changing your profiles? Oh, maybe Grand Admiral Thrawn is new, actually. Okay, cool. That's actually, so it's cool. Grand Admiral Thrawn is a character from the extended universe of Star Wars. I think he's a Cyclops. Is he the one that has like a third eye or something in his forehead? No, that's I was pretty heavy into Star Wars. I did like Star Wars when I was a kid. Big into it. I was ready to join. Yeah, May Love Zach was on the trigger. Was on it. All right. Megamax, I'm back. What's up, Megamax? Good to see you, bro. I do make some good coffee. If any of you guys ever want coffee, I make the best Americanos. The absolute best. We lost Grand Admiral Thrawn. Where's Grand Admiral Thrawn, dude? I had him for a second there. Here, I'll stream. If I show them streaming on the Discord, they tend to be like, "What's up?" Yes, May Love Zach, you were the first because I think you must have gotten the notification on your phone when I go live on Twitch, because I did go live on Twitch probably a couple seconds before I announced it on Discord. Lamau, no. I saw the time. Wow. Okay, yo, that's...
That was fun. That was fun.
No, not that one. Where's the... That's dope. No. There we go. That's dope. There we go.
I joined as soon as I saw the reply.
I know. May Love Zach saw the time though. That's the real G move. May Love Zach was like, I know Dr. Gold is coming on at 3 o'clock Pacific. I'm gonna be on when he's there. Okay, let me change my. Someone needs to like teach me OBS. Like, why does my camera settings keep resetting? I look like white as fuck. Like, what the shit? Jesus Christ. There we go. Oh my God. Wow, so much better. And let's boost the gain up a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now I don't look like I'm being blinded. I thought it was Friday today, dude. I thought it was Friday today too, man, honestly. This week has been going by kind of weirdly.
Yeah, Sam, I thought it was Friday.
Right? It kind of feels like Friday, doesn't it? But alas, it's not. We still got one more day till Friday, which is nice. Honestly, I need the days, dude.
Oh, gotta go to Clevy.
You gotta go to what?
I gotta go to Clevy so I can log in at some math.
Okay.
Because it won't work directly.
Mason's nice, dude. Nice Mason's getting the bond coin for
it would count if I got an extra bond coin if I like followed the Twitch
Oh, with a different account? No, you can't double dip.
Different stream account,
no,
different Twitch account.
You can't double dip.
Instead of 23, it would have been 9.
Instead of 20, what do you mean? Instead of 23, it would have been 9.
My account name has 23, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can't get an extra bond coin just for using an alt account because the Twitch account's linked with whatever your Discord is.
Well, this one is kind of like my alt account, but.
You know what I mean. But okay, whatever channel points you get with whatever account, I don't care. Like that I will count. As long as you're not like double redeeming, like as long as you're not opening up Twitch on 2 different browsers and trying to rack channel points twice, like if I see that, I have to stop that. The whole point of the bond coins is not to like game the system. It's to reward you guys for like participating. You know, I know you guys have a very like this is how your mind works. When you see a video game, you're like, ooh, what's the shortcut? What can I do to like maximize the amount of stuff? And yes, that's a good way to go about things sometimes. But this is not one of those times. What's up, Smoothbird? Smoothbird second. Okay, cool. Dun 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 dun. All right, I'll give it like a couple more minutes, and we'll start. Man is trying to min max his his bond coin gain. Yeah, dude, it is cool, Mason. So like, for instance, when I first started this Discord, and I had the whole point system in place, I'm glad I started small because I quickly figured out like what all the loopholes are that people would figure out how to like to game the system to get bond coins. And I was able to patch those up before we got to like a lot more people in the Discord. So it's been good to like there to be like some like slow growth because students would do this thing where like they would invite like alt accounts in, and then I can't tell who's an alt account or not. And then they would get bond coins for like joining and doing the Twitch and everything. And then they would send those bond coins back to their original account. So this was the way they were just like churning through them by just like inviting and then like this and this and this. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to stop this. Ratchet and Clank. It's $70. What? Ratchet and Clank is... Wait, what type of video game is $70?
Bull crap.
That's nuts, dude. What? They charge $70 for a video game? They need to chill out, dude. Megamax, if it's the new PS5... But why are PS5 games $70? Is that right? Are PS5 games really $70? That's ridiculous.
No.
He says it's $70, dude.
Not all PS5 games are $70.
Let me see.
You got a point.
No, he's right. He's right, dude. It is $70. Wow. Holy shit, that's expensive.
But it went from 500 to 70.
I changed it to 20. I did, Masons. I did change it to yeah. So Masons, if you want, you can just get you can hold on to wait, Mason. Whoever gets like wait, who is it? Megamax is asking for the $70 video game. So Megamax, what you can do is you can combine your $20 gift from tier 2 in order to get the whatever a $70 game. Because the max I'll do on video games is 60. Like 70, that's out of what? Who the fuck charges $70 on a video game? That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's so dumb. Yeah, you can stack your rewards. I did this with Mechanical, for instance. He got tier 1 and he got tier 2 to buy Minecraft Java for $30. So I let him stack tier 1 and tier 2. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I think most video games should be under 60. Maybe when I get all this nonprofit stuff funded, I can up it to $70 video game. You released one bond coin, one of the streams, and never got it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Ghost Dog. You should have. Which one did you do then?
Pretty expensive.
You did it 2 days ago? I should have given it to you 2 days ago.
Jeez, I'm watching a second ad.
Yeah, get me that ad revenue, bro.
That's the second ad I'm watching.
One sec. I'm looking for when did Ghost Dog 2 days ago? You did 2 days ago.
You'll get Battlefield 2042.
Battlefield 24 looks pretty
out,
legit. I would try it, honestly.
I only have like 30 gigabytes left of storage.
I know you need a new hard drive at some point, dude.
I'll play on a laptop. I don't think I can just manually install.
Ghost Dog, I think I did give you your points. Here, I'll show it to you. This is the post. There you go. Oh, you tried the open beta and you liked it? Nice. Okay, nice. Oh, cool. Zaruto's already got a question? Hell yeah, Zaruto, dude. Yeah, you're getting on top of it. All right, let's start the stream because it's been 10 minutes. All right, welcome everyone to Office Hours. This is the stream where we help you out with any sort of math or science homework questions that you have going on. We have a Discord, Actual Education Discord, where we play video games with you guys. We have tons of cool challenges, like the exercise challenge, which congrats to Zaruto for completing the exercise challenge this week. So that challenge is if you just show me on a pedometer that you have walked at least 7,000 steps 4 days of the week, you get what's our currency in this server, which are called bond coins. You get 3 bond coins for
Yeah,
that.
but it's all thanks to me going to drill practice.
Good, dude. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad that you joined. That's an awesome example, Zerudo. And this is the whole reason we have this challenge is because, again, I love playing video games. I love staying inside my cave here and helping you guys and tutoring and whatnot. But it's important to go out and exercise. It's important to go see the sun and whatnot. So that's why we have this challenge to reward you guys for going out, getting some steps in. And Zerudo really stepped it up, no pun intended, this week, and he got the 4 days.
Also because I take a step every day, this is like a walk to specific classes.
Okay, nice, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Yeah, whatever it takes to get 7,000 steps, if you do that for 4 days, you get 3 bond coins. And some of you guys may be asking, wait, what the fuck do I do with bond coins? Bond coins can buy you rewards, which the first reward we have is the tier 1 reward. It's a $10 gift card to whatever gaming thing you want, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, I don't give a fuck. Like, we've had a lot of students get that.
Watch your language.
I'm sorry, I do need to watch my language. That's a no-no on me. Raiden's the grammar police, and he's also the cursing police.
Yep.
Anyways, but
It's gonna be like, watch your profanity, whippersnapper.
I do got whippersnapper got to watch the profanity. But yeah,
Gold.
what's up, bro?
Gold. I have a whole bunch of like 6,000 and 10,000s and stuff. I don't want to show that shit right now.
Good, yeah. Show me the day and the date that it did it. If you did it 4 times this week, I'll get you. I look thirsty. Oh, I do look thirsty. Damn, dude. You getting the hydrate in. All right, thank you, May loves that. May is always making sure I'm hydrated, which honestly I do need to.
Yeah, good job, May.
Who's May?
Drink water, yes.
Nuts in your mouth. I mean,
You know, Grim, I'm really gonna meet you. I really am.
No, don't mute Grim. Grim's fine. All right.
Oh.
All right. So anyways, you guys can get rewards. Come join the Discord. Have some fun with us. We're also doing a monthly tournament in Warzone. If you play Warzone, you can come compete and earn a $50 gift card if you do well. I might give out some other prizes like I did last month. We'll see. And to start things off, we have Zaruto asking a math question, which is great.
Ew, boy. That's my boy.
That's my boy, dude.
That's dope.
That's dope, dude. Like, yes, hell yeah, dude. We got a math question
I
here.
just found the person that took a picture and while I was in jail.
They took the picture
What?
while you're in jail, dude. What? Okay. Zerudo. Okay, so this is your question though. So you gotta explain to me how you do it, or like what question you have with it. You know, the whole point of this is for you guys to ask questions that you need help with, right? You know, so what do you need help with on this question, Zerudo?
You hear my music?
This was kind of like 2 days late.
This is 2 days late. Okay. Do you know how to do this question?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. What do you think you want to do? That's cool. We can go through it. Like, yeah. I'm all for like going through
So
questions to
what I
make
have
sure that you know how to do it.
first is
Yeah, good.
Plus the 11Q.
Good. So we're
Plus the 11Q.
gonna. And where else are we gonna do that on?
The 50Q.
Good. Good. Very awesome.
Which is 61Q
Good. 61Q.
plus 43.
Yeah.
Which is greater than plus 7, which is greater than 70.
Good. And then what do we do?
Minus 43.
Nice. Which means we also have to do a
Does-
minus 43 on this side.
Does that
Okay. Good.
Alright, I posted it all. They're all there now.
All right. So what do we got next?
That's 27.
Good. This is 27.
Oh, yeah.
Good. And then what do we have left here now?
61Q.
61Q. Very good. Okay. What's the last step?
Divide by 27.
Divide by 27. Not divide by 27. So not quite.
61.
Divide by 61.
Nice.
Yes, dude. We want to divide by 61 because this is the number that's hitting the variable we're trying to get rid of, right? So we're going to divide both sides by 61. Good. So we have Q is now is greater than or equal to 27 over 61. Good. Okay. Now what did they say? They say don't round your answer, right? And don't use mixed fractions. Reduce any fractions to the lowest terms. Okay. Is this reduced to the lowest number of terms?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course he says.
Oh no, I was talking about something else.
Your TikTok got banned, Smoothbird? Why'd your TikTok get
Yeah.
banned? I'm sorry.
That is reduced because it would become a decimal.
So reducing is for instance simplifying a fraction. So let's say for instance, Zeruto, let's say we had 30 over 45. Do you know how to reduce that as a fraction?
So many memories.
Yeah, right.
Looking at this question.
How do we reduce fractions, Zeruto? Do you know what it means to reduce a fraction?
It means to divide.
Good. It means to divide the top and bottom by something, right? So here's an example of reducing a fraction, Zeruto. Let's say, for instance, your win rate in Warzone was, I don't know, 6 out of 12
So
games.
those could be divided. So the example at the bottom could be divided by 15.
Good. Very good. Yes, good. You could divide these both by 15, right? You try to find the biggest number you can divide them both by, right? And so this gets you, what is this?
Would be
Good. Smoothbird, because of sexual activity, dude. What?
How did you advertise that?
Yeah, how did you advertise sexual activity with my Discord?
Like it's literally just playing games and getting
I
prizes.
mean, it would be 2 over 3.
2 over 3. Nice, bro. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right. So looking at this one, Zeruto, can I divide the top and bottom by anything?
27 could be divided by 3.
It could be divided by
but
3, right?
61 can't.
Good. But yes, exactly. 61 cannot be divided by 3, right? You could also divide 27 by 9, but also 61 can't be divided by 9, right? So in this case, this is what we call like the simplest, the lowest term. This is the most reduced, is what we say, because there's nothing else I can divide the top and bottom by the same number. Does that make sense? Zeruto. Yes, that makes more. Does that make more sense to you? Nice. Okay, good job, Zeruto.
It would just be divided by 1 since 61 can't be divided by anything.
Right, exactly. It would just be what it is. It is because see, if I divide both things by 1, right? What 27 divided by 1 is just 27, and 61 divided by 61 is just 61. So this is the simplest reduced form.
If it was 60, if it was 71, like if it was 27 over 71, then you could have divided both of them by some number.
Could you? That's a good question. Could you have divided both of them by some number? Well, let's say, I'm curious actually about that. What you said 27 over 71? What could I divide both these by?
I'm pretty sure you can just divide it by something, right?
Well, I think 71 is actually prime. I think 71's a prime number. 71 is a prime number. Do you know what a prime number means, guys?
Yeah, it's like you can't divide by anything besides 1.
Good. Yeah, you can't. There are no factors of it, right? So when I saw the 61, I was like, okay, this is close. What if this was 63, guys? How would I reduce this?
Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
There you go, 63. 63 you could. Yeah, what could you do if it was 63?
Then you could divide it by 9. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, all good, Mr. Panda. You're not late. You're right on time, dude. You're here. Yes, you could divide both sides by 9 here. And then this would be 3 over what? What's 63 divided by 9?
7.
7. Nice. Cool. All right. Good job, Zeruto, asking that question. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as well.
I should get a bone coin.
You got an assist. I'll give you an assist.
Okay, no. I don't. Okay, but this is for real. I actually do have.
Do you have an actual question? Because you asked a very good question. You remember you had a good.
It's still to do with arithmetic and geometric sequences.
Okay.
We're not done with that topic yet. We're gonna be done with it like this week, hopefully, unless she does something. Okay.
Okay. What's up?
So I need help finding if the question is there, right?
Yeah.
And like let's say like the way you showed the example, right? But what if there was no difference to it, and you have to find the difference?
Ah. What do you mean if there was?
Oh my God.
What do you mean like if
So
there?
like let me give an example.
Yeah,
Like
give me an
the
example.
first term, right? The first term is gonna be like 1, right?
Okay, let's say what a1 is equal to
And then
1.
the fifth term is
Yeah.
gonna be like the fifth term is gonna be like
Oh, I see what's
the
gonna
fifth
happen here.
term is gonna be like I think 13, right?
Yeah. And they
So
okay.
I need help to find what the difference is so I can find out what the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
term is
yeah.
going
No,
to
no, no.
be.
Totally, totally, totally. No, this is cool. All right. Yeah, this is finding a geometric series or finding an arithmetic series from only 2 terms. This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
As long as you know which term you're looking at, they have to give you two terms. So in this case, they
Yeah.
gave us the first term and they gave us the fifth term. Okay.
Yes.
This is actually an algebra trick. How you gonna do this? Okay. What do we? Let's assume that it's an arithmetic sequence. Okay. We can assume it's an arithmetic sequence. Well, they have to tell you. They have to tell you whether it's an arithmetic sequence or a geometric sequence.
These are arithmetic.
Okay,
but
cool.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
like, next
let's say
week or
like
tomorrow we're gonna do that.
let's say they gave you 2 terms like here, and then they said, for instance, find a not or find the ninth term. Okay, this would be a good example.
Okay.
Or let's say find the 19th term. Okay.
I mean, all I have to do is just find what the common differences and stuff.
Correct. Okay. So there's an equation. Do you remember the equation for how to figure out what the term is? What the term of something is?
It was like an.
Good. An
Or
equal to.
an equals a1
Good.
plus d multiplied by n minus 1.
Perfect, dude.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
N minus 1. Very good. Okay, cool. All right. You can use this equation to figure out what the difference is, for instance. Okay. So we have a term here, right? We have a5 is equal to 13. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I can do is I can be like, okay, cool. So an. So I'm going to say that a5, right? Or I'm going to say that 13, right? 13 equals a5, right?
Uh-huh.
And what do we know about a of n, right? So a of 5 is going to equal what? It's going to equal a1.
A of 5 is going to equal to 13.
It equals 13, right? But what does a5 also equal? Do you see how a5 here also equals something else?
Isn't it like a1 multiplied by 5 or something?
No,
like
it's
that?
a1. See this? a1 plus, right?
Plus,
D.
yeah,
And then what am I going to put for n here?
d. Is it just like dn?
Yeah, but what is n?
N is like the term, right? So it should be like 1.
No, but what term are we looking at? Remember, an, right? So we're like an tells me like the nth term, right? We're looking at the 5th term. So that means n is equal to 5.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Rating you kind of loud, dude. All right. So n here is going to equal 5, okay? 5 minus 1.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Make sure everything makes sense, because you know what I'm going to do after this? I'm going to ask you another question that's like it, and you're going to have to do it. So if it doesn't make
Okay.
sense now, you got to ask me now.
Okay, so what I'm seeing now is a5, which is 13, is equal to a1 plus d
Uh-huh.
multiplied by 5 minus 1.
Right.
Right?
Good.
So now we kind of just like bring it down, right? So then it's going to be like 13 equals 1
Good.
plus d4. D times 4.
D times 4. Good. All right. Keep going.
Right? So then after that you have to I think you have to subtract
Good.
on both sides.
By
right?
what?
You do like 1 minus 13.
Uh-huh. 13 minus 1.
Yeah, 13 minus 1, and then it becomes 12 equals, you can't do 1 minus 1, so it just erases.
Right, good. That goes away.
So it's going to be 12 equals d times 4.
And another way to write d
And
times
then-
4 is just to say 4d. That's just an easier way
Yeah,
to write it.
40. And then
Okay.
after that, you divide.
Good. Divide what?
right? So then you do 4 divided by 12, which
Uh-huh.
is 3. So
Well, it's
D is
12
the
divided by
difference
4.
is 3.
3.
Yeah, 12 divided by 4, and then D is 3.
D is 3. Cool. So nice. We're
Yeah.
part of the way there. We're getting close. Okay, so now we know that D is equal to 3. How is that going to help us figure out what the 19th term is?
So since we know that the difference is positive 3, now
Good.
we basically just add it up on the term. So then it
Yes.
just becomes like 1 and then 4 and then 7.
Oh, but let's not do that because like that takes forever, dude. Because like to get the 19th term, you'd have to add 4 like 19 different times, dude. It would
Oh,
take.
we're fighting towards the 19th term.
I want the
Oh, no, no,
19th term.
I was just saying like the numbers.
Yeah, no, you can find all the terms. You're good. You're good.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did find the difference. You can find all the terms. So the
Okay,
original
to
question
get- to
asked,
get-
what's the
to get to
19th
the
term?
19th term.
I want the
now,
19th term.
Yeah, we basically have to do the same thing, but
Good.
like sort of differently.
Yes.
Instead of like dividing and all that stuff.
Well,
Now what we're gonna do is A1.
it's not A1.
No. Yeah, you're gonna do A1 plus 3.
Uh-huh.
A1 plus 3 multiplied by 19 minus 1.
Good. Yes, good. This is what's going to be A19. Okay? Do you see how I wrote that? A19. 19.
Yeah.
Okay. What did we know A1 was?
A1 was 1.
1. So you got 1 plus 3 times 18, right? What's that going to be?
Yeah. 8, 16, 24. 24 plus 1 is 25.
No.
Which
3 times 18 is not 24.
Oh, wait, I did that so wrong. My bad.
That was fun.
That's like 64.
54.
Oh, 54. I was close.
You're close. All right. Well, you can do this, right? 3 times 10 is 30. 3
30,
times 8 is 24. 24 plus 30.
Oh, I need to start doing
It's
that.
54.
More,
Yeah,
mentally
dude.
From my head, because then it would just make math more easier.
Yo, good job,
I was
Megamax.
just I was straight up doing 3 times 18.
Yeah, no. You need to break it up. Another way you can do this is that like 3 times 20 is 60, and then
Yeah.
you're less than that, right? You have two less 3s, so that's minus 6. That's 2 less 3s, and that also gets you 54. That's another way you can do it. But okay, cool. Yeah, this is 54. So then the final answer is
54.
1
Wait,
plus.
it's not 54.
It's 1 plus 54, bro.
Oh,
Don't
1
forget-
plus 54. Yeah, it's gonna be 55.
There we go. Okay, cool. Yo, nice job, Megamax. Dude, Megamax just redeemed 2,000 channel points to play chess with me. That's cool, man. I'll set that up with you, Megamax, after the stream. I'll start a game with you and I'll play. Nice. Okay. Good job. Let's think. Okay, so now that you know how to do that, okay, I want you to do this for I want you to do this for a geometric sequence.
Okay, so that I haven't learned, but I'm gonna try to do it anyways.
Okay. Geometric sequences are this: is a to the n is equal to a1 r to the n minus 1.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, but like this time it's like I think multiplication and then it's r. Right?
Or actually, you know, let's not do geometric yet because you haven't done that yet. Let's do a case of where, for instance, they don't tell you what a1 is. I think that's a good one. Let's just tell you, for instance, they say. Okay, yeah, watch this. This is a good one. So the third term in a sequence is 20 I got to come up with one. 25.
20.5.
No, just 25,
Oh, okay.
The fifth term.
I don't like using decimals.
No, we're not going to use decimals with. You don't usually use decimals with sequences. In a sequence.
That's true. Yeah. Dr. Go, you look a bit thirsty.
Yeah, I look a little bit thirsty, dude. Oh my god, dude. May always with the hydrates,
May is
dude.
so
That's dope.
Thank you. Water now. May, do you work for like Dasani or something? Are you like trying to like get me to buy more water?
She wants you to advertise her water.
Dude, I will advertise, dude. If people send me shit, dude, I will sponsor your shit, dude, on the stream. That's cool. I'll do it. Yes, more water. I should make something that's like if you have like 3,000 bond coins, Dr. Gold has to like drink vodka, and then like then I just can't do math. All right, if the third term is 25, let's say the sixth term in a sequence is 55. Okay. Oh, I think 4, 5, 6 is 55. What is the 10th term? Okay. Oh, dude, Zaruto is making me hydrate as well, dude. Wow. Okay.
Stay healthy, kids. Always hydrate.
All right. Let's try to do this one mechanical. I said the third term in a sequence is 25. The sixth term is 55. What is the 10th term?
The 10th term. Give me 1 second.
Good, Mason. Thank you for posting something
10th
too.
term. So, if the third term is 25 and this one is 55, I'm pretty sure we kind of like find the difference.
Good. We do gotta find the difference. How are we gonna do that?
Wow, we actually do.
I'll
Okay,
even
so
I'll
pretty
even
sure
write
we
one
did
of
the
you.
subtraction for differences, right?
Well, yeah. Okay. So this helps to write out an equation for what each thing is, right? Let's write out an equation that describes what the third term is. Okay. What's the equation you know for describing whatever a term is in a sequence? Come on, we just did it. Just did it last slide.
Snap.
Mechanical, it'll help
It's
if
gonna
you
be
stop
tricky
playing video
because
games.
I'm not used to the first term.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
used to the first term
give
being my
you
first
a real
one
big
with me.
pro tip here, mechanical.
Okay.
You'll remember more of what we do if you don't play video games at the same time.
That's 100% true.
I can hear the clicking. I know you're playing video games.
I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to focus, and then some guy wanted to push me.
See,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
my hardest.
Here's the secret to you guys. All right. Because if you wanna learn something, and honestly, this is gonna be a problem with your generation. I see it in your generation already. You guys are so like this, like scatterbrain. Like you're like this, then this, and this, and this, and this. Which is partially due to how social media has worked, and you guys have grown up with social media, which is just constantly like being hit with like stimulation. It's just like, look at this, 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 look at this. That it's hard for you guys to remember, like, wait, what did I just do, right? So, this is an example of where, like, when you're learning something, you want to remove all other distractions away when you're trying to learn, because that is the best way that whatever you learn is going to stick. And you won't have to, because again, if you learn something while you're distracted, you're not going to remember it, so you're just going to have to learn it again, which means you're just going to have to waste more time trying to learn it.
I intended to not play, but you kind of started during when I was in the match.
All right. Well, okay. A better thing to do is to okay, first of all, you can just quit the match. It's just a match. Like, who cares about the match? Like,
Yeah, I know.
how many matches of Warzone can you play during the week or during the day? You can play tons. How much time? How many opportunities do you have to learn math from a PhD in plasma physics for free? Like, not very much. So,
Okay, so let me just put the game down.
there you go. Put the game down. We got it,
There we
dude.
go.
Yes,
Okay.
dude. Mechanical. Yes, thank
The
you.
third term is, what does that say? Sequence.
Third term of sequence
The
is
third term
25.
in arithmetic sequence is 25.
Good.
The sixth term is 55. What is the 10th term? So, as I said, we got to do difference. So, difference is subtraction, I believe, right? Or are we going to do division here?
No, this is air math. Well, we'll see. I want you to, what's the equation you know for writing out what the third term would be?
The third term.
It has to do something with a sub n, the n minus 1, the d and stuff. What was that equation?
It was like a n equals a1
Good.
plus d multiplied by n minus
Very
1.
good. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, dude. There you go. See, you remembered it. Good. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's write this out for the third term. Okay. So what am I gonna write?
You're gonna write down the third term. You're gonna do like A3 equals.
Which equals 25, right? Equals.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 25 equals A1
Very good.
plus D multiplied by N minus 1,
Right. But what is n?
which is basically 1 because we're trying to find the first term.
No. No. What is
Or
n?
it's gonna be 10 because we're trying to find the
No.
third term.
Not yet. Again, so we wrote an, right? Which in this case was a3, is equal to a1
Mhm.
plus d times n minus 1. What did we write for n?
5, right?
What?
We wrote down 5 before because
Where did we write
or,
down 5?
um
We didn't write down 5.
are we gonna write down 3?
Good. Do you see how this is a3, an, n, 3? So in this case, it's going to be 3 minus 1. I want you to see that
Wait,
mechanical.
let me get a second. Let me pull up the Twitch real quick so I can see.
Oh, you can't see? I'm streaming on Discord. You should see it on Discord.
Oh, I wasn't seeing it on Discord. I'm just I was in the game, so like I was just talking through Discord.
It's
Yeah.
all right. It's all right. It's all right. We learn.
Okay, now I was.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, look. Now you can see.
Equals A plus D, third power 1, right?
Yeah, it's not third
Yeah.
power. It's the subscript. A3.
Yeah, yeah. the
A3,
third
dude.
term,
A3.
basically.
Good. Right? Okay, good. Do you see this? A3, 3 minus 1. See how this is an, n minus 1?
Yes.
Good. Okay, cool. All right. So you have an equation here that you've written out. You have that 25, right, is equal to a1 plus 3 minus 1 times d, which is the same thing as 2d. Okay? How many things in this equation do I know? Or how many things do I not know? How many which things do I not know here?
Okay. So we don't know what the first term is.
Don't know what that is. Good. We don't know what that is. And what else do we not know?
We don't know that we don't know what the difference is.
Nice, dude. So that's it. That's it. I don't know these two
And
things,
we
okay?
We don't know we don't know the
That's
no, I
being
think that's it,
missing.
right? That's it, right? We only don't know
Yeah, we only don't know those that. Okay, so guys, in algebra, right? If the amount of things you don't know is the amount of equations that you need. We don't know two things, which means I need two equations in order to figure out what those two things are, okay? So I've come up with one equation with two unknowns. That means I need one more equation, all right? What's another equation I could write based on the information that was given in the word problem, guys? What's another equation I could write?
I need to catch up. I wasn't here.
You're good, Philip.
Third term, what are we trying to find?
The 10th
Sixth
term?
term, third term.
Trying to find the 10th term.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And equals A1 plus D and minus 1, A3 equals 25.
Mechanical, how could I write out an equation for the 6th term? What would that equation look like?
Okay, so the equation for the 6th term,
Good.
it's gonna be the one after the 5th term, yeah. So like we're gonna like make it in a question type, right? So it's gonna be like A6
Equals what?
equals
What does the 6th term equal?
basically blank.
No, what does
We don't know
the 6th term
is.
equal? I told you in the word problem what the 6th term is.
Oh yeah, 55. I
Good.
thought that said 5th. I don't know.
No,
I
you're
thought
right.
that said 5th.
55, which equals what?
55 equals A1
Uh-huh.
plus D
Type.
multiplied by 6 minus 1.
Thank you. Very good. Very good, dude. All right. Okay, do you see how we're going to have another equation here? So now we're going to have 55 is equal to A1 plus 5D. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now I have two equations with two unknowns. You're in algebra at least, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know how to solve? This is called a systems of equations. Do you know what a systems of equations is?
I've heard of it, I've done it, and I've forgotten it.
Okay, all good. A systems of equations is where you have two equations with two unknowns, and you need to figure out what each of the unknowns is. One way to do this is called substitution. Have you heard of substitution before?
Yeah. Don't you like put a 1 over it or something?
Not quite. So what you can do is you can figure out an equation for A1 from here. So let's because this is what we have to solve basically. So let's come down here. And then I'll show you the easier way. Okay. What's a way I could write out what A1 is equal to using this top equation?
What A1?
I want A1 equals something, right? I want A1 all by itself. What would I do to get A1 all by itself?
Subtract.
Good. What am I going to subtract?
2 on both sides.
Two-
or
2D on both sides. Good. So I'm going to get A1 is equal to 25 minus 2D. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole expression here for A1, and I'm going to plug it into the second equation down here. All right?
Okay.
This is called substitution. It's an algebra trick. Okay?
Okay.
So what you're going to get now is you're going to get 55 equals, and then instead of A1, what am I going to write?
23D.
No. What's this?
25 minus 2D.
25 minus
Or
2D.
A1.
Good. 25 minus 2D. And then I'm still going to write the plus 5D. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you see now I have an equation with only one thing that I don't know, right? D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Now you can solve
I know how
this.
to answer it
Now you can
right?
solve this. What is it? How do you do this?
Okay, so do you add 2 on both sides, or do you subtract 5 on both sides?
Well, we already have the D's on one side. Let's combine like terms first.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So
to
I
do.
have
So,
minus
like,
2D
since
plus 5D. What does that become?
3D.
Good, 3D. Good. This becomes 3D. 3D. Okay, so now I have 55 equals 25 plus 3D. What's the next thing I do?
Subtract 25 on both sides.
Good. Good. Subtract 25. Subtract 25. Good.
That's gonna become 30, right?
30 equals 3D. Good. Closer.
And then you divide.
Good.
And then D becomes 10.
Good. D becomes 10. Good. Very good. D is equal to 10. Cool. Do you see how you got one of the variables now?
Yeah.
Okay. How am I going to get the other variable now? Because I still need A1 eventually. How do I get the other one? A1.
So now, instead of it just being D,
Yeah.
no, just replace all the D's with 10.
Good. Exactly.
All the
good.
differences with 10.
So you can actually
So then it becomes,
you can just go up to this one and do it if you want. Right?
yeah, then it's just gonna become 25 minus 20.
Good.
And then it becomes 5.
A1 equals good. 25 minus 2 times 10. Good. Which is equal to 25 minus 20, which is equal to 5. Very good. Okay, so now you have A1 equals to 5, okay?
So now we know that the first term is 5.
And that the difference is?
Is 10.
Okay, so how can I figure out what the 10th term is now?
Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing before. We're gonna do A10
Good.
equals A1.
Right? Well, what is A1?
Well, we can just do A10 equals snap equals 5
Good. A1 was 5, right? Plus
10
10.
multiplied by 10 minus 1.
Good. Well, I wrote no. 10 minus 1. Good. So what is this going to equal to?
No.
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 Okay, so now it's gonna be 5 plus 100 minus 1. Or, well, let's just do what's inside the parentheses first, which is 9. So then it's gonna be 5 plus 90
Yes.
equals N10. So
No, it doesn't equal N10, right? Oh, equals. Okay, 5 plus 90 is what? Sorry.
95, and then N10 is A10 is gonna be 95.
Good, exactly. Good. Thank you, Mechanical. Awesome, dude. Yes, there you go. Cool. Awesome. You stuck through it, dude. That's dope. I'm glad you put down the video games. Do you see how much easier it was for you to learn when you weren't like playing a video game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just how life works.
You learn, kids.
You gotta learn. Good.
play.
Here, I'm gonna give you an
I mean,
extra.
play, but, like,
I'm gonna give you an
don't
extra
play.
bond coin because you learned that lesson. So, you get 2 bond coins for asking that question. But yes,
That's cool.
lesson to all you guys. Yeah, if you're asking questions and you want help with homework, please don't play video games while you're doing it. Because
You're just gonna be wasting your own time.
you're wasting your own time. Yeah, exactly. Because you may learn it when we go through it, but you'll forget it. I guarantee you, Mechanical, you will remember this a lot more because you were focused when you learned it. Cool. Awesome. Raiden, what are you saying? Sorry.
16 years old.
What's Raiden saying, dude? What did you say, Raiden?
Who's
Nothing.
16,
Nothing.
huh? Who's 16, huh?
All right, Masons, you got a question? Are you here? You here, Mason?
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, what do you need? 58. Ooh. Wow, this is a fun one. In exercises 55 through 62, sketch the graph of the piecewise functions by hand. It's like dun dun dun. Wait, where's my like scary thing? No. No. There we go. That's what it is.
I like how you're just going through your sound.
Oh, dude, because my soundboard is literally like a keyboard is the problem. Because I make music and whatnot, so I just have a MIDI keyboard set to it. So I don't have like. I need to get I see those kids with the Stream Deck or something where they have like the icons and everything, so they know exactly what their sound things are. I have to like memorize. I'm like, okay, I'm like C# is this one.
Wait, you have a soundboard that wasn't Steam Deck? I'm ashamed.
Yeah, no, I need to. It's on my list. I have more streaming things I need to buy at some point. I made my mic all
Get a
pretty.
Steam Deck.
I did make my
And then
mic all pretty.
Just give me your other thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Masons, we got to graph this. This is a piecewise function. Cool. Piecewise functions are interesting because, well, Masons, here's a good question. How would you describe a piecewise function? What's a piecewise function?
I'll be done in a second.
I'm guessing
I'm gonna go,
it's like-
guys. Thank
Alright,
you so
peace.
much, Dr. Gold.
You're welcome, dude. Peace. What's up? Sorry, say that again, Mason.
It's like a function split in half, and like
Good.
each side is like a different function.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a piecewise function gives you two different functions, but splits it like where it is. Or it can be two or more functions. Like sometimes piecewise functions have like 4 points to it. Oh, nice mechanical. Mechanical got an extra. Nice, dude. Yeah, so a piecewise function is like gluing together a bunch of functions. Like it's like a Frankenstein function. You're like, I'm gonna take the arm from this and the leg from this, and I'm gonna just put them together. Right. Okay. Cool. So, these are some interesting they chose some very interesting functions for you to graph. Okay. The first thing you want to do when you're graphing a piecewise function is you want to identify like where that boundary is that you're gonna like separate graphing. And the way you can see that is looking at what these numbers are here. Do you see how this says x is less than or equal to 2? This one says x is greater than 2.
So you just like put a line with that.
Good, exactly. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll put like an imaginary line here for now that I will erase later. But this is a good way for me to like remember that, okay, well, on one side of the function, I'm going to graph this. On one side of the graph, I'm going to graph this function. And on the other side of the graph, I'm going to graph this function. Okay? All right. Interesting. Okay, so this is an interesting looking function. Do you know what this function looks like off the top of your head, Mason?
Parabola.
Good. It looks like a parabola. Very good. Right. It's a parabola that's been shifted a bit, right? Because the original parent function for this would be y equals x squared. So what has happened to this function? What has happened to this poor function from the parent function?
Well, it's like shifted to the left.
It's shifted to the right.
Well, no, it's to the right.
Right. The minus. Yeah. The horizontal stuff is backwards. I know usually you want to say plus is right, minus is left, but they flip it. It's just how it works. So yeah. So this is shifted to the left. Right. Good. This is left 1. And what else? What is this 1 here going to do?
Does that make it down 1?
That's going to make it technically up 1. You can see how this is a plus 1? This isn't a negative.
Yeah.
This is written kind of funny. The way I would really write this is I would write this as y is equal to negative x minus 1 squared plus 1. That probably looks easier to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put this out front. Really, you can just put this. This is really still a plus 1, and so plus 1 means this is going to go up by 1, okay? But what does this minus here do? What does that do?
Does it make it upside down?
Good, very good. It flips it over the x-axis is what it does. It's a reflection, I think is what they call it. I think they call it a vertical reflection. Yeah, it's a vertical reflection. Yeah. So this minus here is a vertical reflection. Okay. Now, okay. So I know, for instance, what y equals x squared looks like, right? Y equals x squared just looks something like this, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the transformations and then we'll see what happens to it. So when doing the transformations, you may ask yourself, like, what's the order, right? Like, do I move it to the left and then move it up and then flip it, like, or do I, like, move it and then flip it and then move it up? What's the order to, like, doing these transformations? Do you know that, Mason?
No.
No, that's okay. Because they never teach this, actually, honestly. They just say that, like, oh, it's a reflection. And then you're like, well, fuck. Like, do I move it up and then reflect it? Or do I reflect it and then move it up, right? I don't know why they never teach this. But, okay, the rule is what you do is you do the stuff in the order of, like, what is closest to the x, okay? So what transformation is closest to this x?
They're like -1.
The -1. Very good. Yes, good. Some people would say the minus here. They're like, oh, it's right next to it. But I'm like, no, but that's outside the parentheses. That's like on the outside, right? That's a little bit further away. So, right, good. So I know I'm going to move this to the left. Or sorry, -1. This moves it to the right one. Sorry. I got myself fucked up, dude. This is to the right one. So we know instead of this, right, that we're going to move it to the right one. So it's going to be this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then what are we going to do? What's the next transformation that's closest to the x?
To like flip it.
The flip. Good. Very good. Very good. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it, okay? And then what's the next thing I'm going to do?
I'm not sure.
Well, what was the last transformation? So we had a right to the one.
Like move it down.
This was move it up, right? +1?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Move it up. So that's going to make it something like this, okay? Do you see how it would have been different if I had flipped it? Sorry, if I had moved it up and then flipped it, right? If I'd done this, moved it up and then flipped it, then flipped it over this whole thing, that would have looked different, right? Because when you reflect over this axis, you have to reflect everything over it. So it would look something like that. So yeah, this is going to be something, we know it's going to be something like this, okay? And actually even more so, you can plug a point in to find out where this is. You see when this is equal to 1, what is this whole thing equal to?
What do you mean?
Sorry. If I plug x equals 0 into my function here, what is the whole thing equal?
That would be like would that just be like 1?
Well, this would be 1, right? Minus
Yeah, that's 1.
0 minus 1 squared.
Okay.
So it's 1, right? So you get 1 minus 1, which is just
it'd be 0.
0. Good. Yeah. So that's another point you can draw, and I know that this is going to just look something like this, right? Technically, it's also going to do something like this too, right? So another good thing to do is to plug in what the boundary point is to see what happens. So what's the boundary point between these two functions?
What do you mean the boundary point?
So the boundary point, you see how this is like x is less than 2, and then this is x is greater than 2?
Oh, like, okay.
The
like,
boundary x,
like,
right? Yeah, this is the boundary.
Yeah. So it would start at, well, let's start at 2 minus 1. It would still be 0.
Good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that makes sense, right? Because this is a parabola, right? Parabola kind of looks like a U, right? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other important thing here is we needed to put a solid line here, a solid circle here, right? Because this one has the equal sign on it. So whenever you're looking at the boundary, like one of these is going to be solid and one of these is going to be not solid. So it's good to do that. Okay, cool. And then it probably looks something like this or something. Okay, cool. All right, so now we've got this one done. So now we need to graph this, okay? So what parent function does this one look like?
So it's a square root, which is pretty much like a line. Like,
Good. Yeah.
it's a line, but it's like curving a bit.
It looks like this it looks like this, right?
Yeah.
Right. This one, for example, was this was something like this, right? Okay, but then what transformation has happened to it when it's y is equal to the square root of x minus 2?
It's just what it is, but like too lower. I think to square root it.
You think it's too lower?
Well, no, I mean like so if it was 2, you do square root 2, but
Yes.
you can't, so it would be instead it would be like square root 0.
Square root of 0. Good. Okay. No, you're right.
So,
You're totally right, Masons. But looking at the parent function and this function, there's a transformation that happens, right? Because we're doing -2.
oh,
What type of transformation is that?
this is just shifted over to the right too.
Good. Yes. Shifts it to the right too. If the +2 was on the outside of the square root, what would that do?
Like, would that be direction, like up and down?
Good. That would be up and down. This would move it up and down, okay? I want you to just see the difference, right, between doing something inside, like close to the x, and something outside, away from the x. Good. So this function, right, is going to look like a regular square root function, except it's now shifted 2 to the right, okay? So, again, what you can always do is plug in the boundary point. So what happens when I plug in the boundary point 2 in here? What do I get?
0.
0, good. Which you can see, right, is where this one ends anyways. So this is going to be what we call a continuous function, which is nice. And then you can just graph the rest of it, right? That's just what it looks like.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to think of it, because I remember my teacher talking about, like, graphing the points and then, like, laying it out.
Yeah, so that's like what I call like the brute force way to do it, and it's not wrong, but you know, yes, I could have just set up like x, y, and then just start plugging in points, right?
Yeah.
That is one way to do it, but honestly, that's what a calculator does. A calculator just like looks at points and just goes x, y, x, y, x, y. You're better than a calculator. You're smarter than like this fucking piece of junk. It's better if you understand it from the viewpoint of like, ooh, this looks like a parent function that's been transformed somehow, because that allows you to like understand more like comprehensively of like, wait, what does this function look like? Where is it going? And then like it's easier to draw them too. Like you're not just like shooting in the dark, being like point, 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 and then you're like trying to like connect it like a constellation. You're like, I think this looks like Pegasus, or this is the Big Dipper or something. Yeah, so maybe Masons, when you see stuff like this, try to think of it in terms of parent functions and like what the transformations are. I think that's what you should try to do at first. If that's too difficult and like you can't get it, then yes, fall back on doing just the points and points, x and y point.
Yeah.
But
That's useful, thanks.
yeah, cool, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad that was helpful. Yeah, always remember to plug in these boundary points into both, though. Always do that, because at least from what I know, when teachers grade this, they always look at to make sure that like you did the right thing here. And then like this, they don't really care as much about. They do actually also care like about the intercepts and whatnot. So it's good to figure out like where it crosses this axis and where it crosses this axis. But anyways, cool, awesome. Thank you, Mason. That was a fun question. I like that one. Add amount user Masons. Nice, dude. Congrats. Ooh, you're getting close to 30, man. You're getting really close. About to have another $20 gift card soon here. All right, awesome. Okay, cool. And with that, we are done with office hours. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you guys had a fun time, learned some math, some science. Is today Thursday? Today's Thursday, yes. Okay, so that's the last stream of the week. Take Friday off, chill out, go touch some grass, have some fun, play some kickball. I don't know. But we will be back next week, starting on Monday. You can always check the schedule by using ! Schedule in the Twitch stream. That'll tell you like when our next stream is, which on Monday is going to be at 4 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. And then if you want to join the Discord, which I highly recommend you do, so you can like interact with us, earn prizes, play video games, have a great time, you can do that by just going to the Discord link there, ! Discord. All right, I will see you guys next week. If you want to come play video games with us, I'll be in the Recess channel in the Discord. Have a great weekend, great end of the week, all sorts of good stuff. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.